In the quiet little town of Sunbury, there lived a bright-eyed girl named Myra. Myra was small, curious, and always smelled like cinnamon because she absolutely loved to cook. She cooked in the mornings before school, in the afternoons after homework, and sometimes she even cooked in her dreams. But there was just one tiny problem. Nothing she cooked ever tasted quite right. Her pancakes were as hard as rocks, her biscuits were disappointingly soft, and her jollof rice, for reasons no one could explain, always turned purple. Still, Myra never gave up. She was determined. One night, Myra sat by her window, feeling a little sad and defeated. The moon outside was big and round, shining like a giant silver lantern in the dark sky. "Moon," she whispered, her voice barely audible, "I wish I could make something delicious." Just once, to her complete astonishment, the moon seemed to twinkle in response, and a soft, gentle breeze brushed against her cheek, as if the moon itself was answering her plea. Suddenly, Myra felt a pang of hunger. An idea sparked in her mind. She tiptoed to the kitchen, carefully trying not to wake her parents. But as soon as she stepped inside, something strange and wonderful happened. The entire kitchen began to glow with a soft blue light, gentle and calming, like moonbeams pouring through the window. Her wooden spoons started to sparkle, her pots and pans shimmered with a magical sheen. Her favorite mixing bowl even hummed a happy little tune. "Okay, this is new," Myra whispered, her eyes wide with wonder. She decided to go with it. She cracked an egg, and poof! A cloud of shimmering silver dust floated out, swirling in the air like tiny fireflies. She added flour. Ting! The particles danced like little stars before settling into the bowl. Myra couldn't help but giggle. She poured the sparkling mixture into a pan. It sizzled with a beautiful, musical sound, like a tiny choir singing a sweet song. When she flipped the pancake, it glowed a perfect golden brown, with tiny moon sparkles embedded right on top. With a trembling hand, she took a small bite. "Wow!" she shouted before quickly covering her mouth, hoping no one heard. It was, without a doubt, the most delicious thing she had ever tasted. It was sweet, soft, and warm like eating a hug. And so began Myra's secret life as the Moonlight Chef. Every night, after everyone in Sunbury had drifted off to sleep, Myra would sneak into her glowing kitchen and create dishes that didn't exist anywhere else in the world. She made glow-in-the-dark donuts that lit up the room. She cooked floating fufu that bobbed gently just above the plate. She boiled star noodles that twirled themselves onto the fork and whipped up laughing lemonade that giggled whenever you shook the bottle. She even baked moon muffins that played soft, gentle lullabies, but she kept it all a secret. This was her magic, and it only worked at midnight under the watchful eye of the moon. One night, as she was preparing a bowl of shimmer soup, Myra heard a small sniffle coming from just outside her kitchen window. She peeked out and saw her neighbor, a young boy named Olu, crying quietly on his porch steps. "What's wrong?" Myra asked gently through the window screen. "My grandma is sick," Olu sniffed, wiping his eyes with the back of his hand. "She hasn't eaten all day. She says everything just tastes like sand." Myra's heart softened. Without a second thought, she opened the window and handed him her shimmering, warm bowl of soup. "Here," she said. "Give this to her." Olu looked at the strange, glowing soup, then back at Myra. He nodded, took the bowl, and ran off into the night. The next morning, something truly unbelievable happened in Sunbury. People woke up smiling, even the folks who rarely smiled. Olu's grandma felt strong again, asking for a second breakfast. The grumpy shopkeeper on the corner was suddenly offering free sweets to all the children. Mrs. Tega next door sang loudly and joyfully while hanging her clothes on the line. And for the first time ever, Mr. Collad's notoriously unruly goats walked in a single, neat line. Nobody knew why. The whole town was buzzing with a newfound cheerfulness, but Mira knew. Her magical food didn't just taste good, it made people feel good. It made them feel happier, brighter, and kinder to one another. And so, Mira continued cooking night after night, helping the people of her town quietly, one magical dish at a time. A few weeks later, one night, as Mira finished baking a tray of perfect moon buns, the whole kitchen glowed brighter than it ever had before. It was almost dazzling. She looked outside, and the moon shimmered intensely. Then, something incredible happened. The light of the moon seemed to form words in the night sky. The message was clear. Magic grows where kindness goes. Mira smiled, a deep, knowing smile. She finally understood. The moon didn't choose her because she was a great cook. She was far from it. It chose her because she had a great heart, a heart full of kindness, and a desire to help others. Mira kept cooking in the moonlight, sharing her magical dishes with anyone who needed a little bit of love, a glimmer of hope, or a dash of happiness. And though the people of Sunbury never discovered the mystery behind the sudden wave of kindness that had swept through their town, they all agreed on one thing. Everything just felt a little brighter ever since Mira started smiling more. And even now, every night, if you look closely at the silver moon hanging over the little town of Sunbury, you might just see the silhouette of a little girl in her kitchen, whisking stars into batter and spreading magic, one delicious dish at a time. Thanks for watching our story today. If you enjoyed Mira's magical adventure, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more heartwarming tales. See you next time.